Most people think dementia starts with memory loss. The doctor delivers a diagnosis, and it feels like it came out of nowhere. But your brain starts sending warning signals years, sometimes decades, before any memory problems appear. Quietly, through small, everyday changes we dismiss as stress, bad sleep, or just getting older. Today I'm sharing 10 of those signals. Some will surprise you. And sign number 10, the one I've saved for last, is what neurologists find most alarming, because it's the one people almost always miss. Stay with me. Sign 1. Your sense of smell has faded. Does your morning coffee smell less rich than it used to? Do flowers seem to have lost their scent? Before you blame allergies, pay attention to this one. Your sense of smell connects directly to the part of your brain that dementia attacks first. Researchers at the University of Chicago tracked over 3,000 adults and found that people who couldn't identify 4 out of 5 common smells were more than twice as likely to develop dementia within 5 years. Quick test: coffee, lemon, cinnamon, peppermint, garlic. Can you clearly smell each one? If 1 or 2 seem faint or unclear, bring it up with your doctor. Don't write it off. Sign 2. Your sleep is broken and never restful. Not one rough night, but waking up 2 or 3 times every night, lying awake for an hour, dragging through the next day exhausted. For months. Here's what most people don't know. During deep sleep, your brain literally flushes out toxic proteins, the exact ones that accumulate in Alzheimer's disease. When sleep is fragmented, that cleaning process fails. The toxins build up, which then damages your sleep further. A vicious cycle. Poor sleep isn't just exhausting. It's your brain losing its nightly chance to protect itself. Sign 3. You can't juggle tasks the way you used to. 10 years ago, you could cook dinner, hold a phone conversation, and mentally plan tomorrow all at once. Now, if someone speaks to you while you're focused on something, you lose your place completely and have to start over. This isn't forgetfulness. It's your brain's frontal lobes, responsible for planning and managing multiple streams of information, beginning to lose capacity. Not distraction, breakdown. Sign 4. Your arm swing has changed when you walk. Next time you pass a mirror, glance at your arms while walking. Do both swing naturally and rhythmically? Or is one arm barely moving, or both hanging stiff at your sides? Natural arm swing is an automatic background program your brain runs without any conscious effort. When motor centers begin to deteriorate, these background programs fail first, years before anything more obvious appears. Ask someone who lives with you to watch you walk across the room. 10 seconds. It matters. Sign 5. You've lost interest in things you used to love. You used to look forward to your book club, your garden, Sunday golf. Now you turn things down and stay home, not because you're tired, but because you just can't be bothered. The enthusiasm is gone. This isn't always depression or aging. The brain's reward system, the circuits that generate pleasure, motivation, and anticipation, can begin to malfunction early in dementia. When those circuits weaken, life goes flat. Not sad, just empty. Don't dismiss it as a phase. Sign 6. Following shows or conversations has gotten harder. You loved complex mystery series. Now, by episode 3, you're lost. Who is this person? What does this have to do with anything? In group conversations, everyone laughs, and you're still processing what was said 2 exchanges ago. The part of your brain that holds multiple pieces of information together in real time is losing efficiency. It's not tiredness. It's the brain struggling to assemble the pieces into a complete picture. Sign 7. Your spatial judgment is off. Clipping door frames with your shoulder? Misjudging where a glass is on the table? Finding parking harder in spots you've used for years. This is not your eyesight. Your eyes are fine. It's how your brain processes what your eyes see. Regions in the back of your brain create your spatial map of the world. When they begin to decline, you see clearly, but can no longer calculate accurately where things are. Sign 8. Things end up in bizarre places. Forgetting where you put your keys is normal. Finding your glasses in the refrigerator is not. The hippocampus, your brain's memory center, creates the link between an object and its logical location. When that connection breaks down, objects get placed randomly, and you can't retrace your steps to find them because the memory of placing them there never properly formed in the first place. Sign 9. Your personality has shifted, and people have noticed. Someone patient becomes short-tempered. Someone warm and social starts pulling away. Someone kind starts saying things that are blunt or hurtful and can't explain why. Your frontal lobes are your brain's internal filter, managing impulse control, emotional regulation, and social judgment. When these areas deteriorate, that filter weakens. The changes aren't character flaws. They aren't choices. They're neurological. If you recognize someone in that, or yourself, that's not a reason for shame. It's a reason to see a doctor. Sign 10. Familiar routines now require conscious effort. This is the sign neurologists find most alarming, and the one most people miss entirely. You've made your signature chili 100 times. You've driven your usual route for 15 years, always on autopilot, no thought required. And then one day, you realize you had to think through every step. Where do I turn? What goes in next? You still complete the task, so nothing seems wrong. But the effort required where there used to be none, that is the red flag. That gap between automatic and effortful is exactly what neurologists watch for. I know that was a lot, and it's natural to feel unsettled, but here's what matters most. Every sign I described appears years, sometimes a decade, before dementia becomes irreversible. You have time, and that time is genuinely valuable. Your brain can protect and rebuild itself when you give it what it needs. Quality sleep, regular movement, even a daily walk makes a measurable difference. Whole foods that reduce inflammation, real social connection, and mental engagement that challenges and surprises you. None of these signs alone is a verdict, but if something resonated today, if you recognized yourself or someone you love, don't file it away. Talk to your doctor. Not because you should be scared, but because right now, while there's still time, you have real options. Leave a comment below. Which sign surprised you most? Or did you recognize someone close to you? I read every comment, and your questions shape what I cover next.